and good morning, Pilipinas! It's a sunny day. Kung ano mga plano po natin for today, let's all enjoy the rest of the day. Napahingat po tayo ha, kung ano mga galing po natin sa araw nito.
And he's moving. He makes you miss. Counter punches. Keeps our head moving. And out. Now, I should have been doing this when I was fighting.
Tabi. Opo. Ketik suka ng musik itu. Balik, walang baliset. Jamin po. Kapoy juga.
Boxing legend Sugar Ray
Champion is here. Take.
Sugar Ray Leonard shares his belief that if a rematch takes place, it will capture massive attention. He explains that fans will remain excited regardless of timing because the matchup between Pacquiao and Mayweather continues to be one of the most compelling rivalries in boxing.
You're at a different stage in your life.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, mentally.
Right.
It'll be a great fight.
Right.
It'll be put it this way, it should be done.
It should be done.
It should be.
It will help boxing in the sport. You think the sport needs it?
In a crazy way.
In a crazy way.
Sugar Ray Leonard commends Manny Pacquiao for his performance in his most recent fight, highlighting his skill, calmness under pressure, and technical ability. Leonard points out that even after so many years in the sport, Pacquiao still looks sharp and continues to perform at a high level inside the ring.
In his last fight, he looked phenomenal.
He looks phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
And Mayweather, the last one he fought a kickboxer. He fought, Conor McGregor. His last few fights were too.
Well, when he beat that guy from
the Asian guy.
Sugar Ray Leonard also acknowledges that age plays a role for both fighters. He explains that neither Manny Pacquiao nor Floyd Mayweather Jr. can move exactly as they did in their prime, and this natural change could impact their stamina, timing, and overall performance during a potential rematch.
It seems like it passed both of them by. Would you watch it if they fight again?
For free.
Yeah. For free?
Yeah.
You wouldn't pay for it?
No, think about it. I mean, 40-ish, I mean, it's kind of over. It's really over. I mean, I went into the ring. My last fight was against Hector Camacho. I was 40 years old. But I was a conditioned 40-year-old. But what happens when you get hit, after being out of the ring for so long, get hit, that hurts as you get older, as we get older, because we don't understand the impact that it makes. I mean, this sounds like it be a little screwy, but the mind is everything. The mind and the heart. Because when I was younger, I fought with conviction.
Right.
As I got older, I was like, don't, hit you, but don't hit me back.
Leonard emphasizes that Manny Pacquiao still appears healthy and focused, showing no clear signs of decline. He believes Pacquiao is still capable of competing effectively, and if Manny has the desire to continue fighting at this stage of his career, Leonard fully supports the decision.
To make his way back into the ring. I saw him training this morning, but a lot of people are worried about him. You know, he's been inactive. Bob Arum, his longtime, guy, even said, I don't want to see him get hurt. Rooting for him, but I don't want to see him get hurt. What do you think, as a guy, who's probably thought about getting back in the ring a few times, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think? The idea of, like, inactivity when you have somebody who lives his life to do it is a big deal,
You don't have one thing that really make people understand why we do what we do. But you know what? God bless. Stay healthy.
During mid-work sessions, Manny Pacquiao moves with confidence and precision under the guidance of his coach. His technique looks sharp, his reactions are quick, and his coordination remains smooth as he delivers each punch with control. Pacquiao continues to display impressive speed and accuracy throughout training. His punches are well-timed and executed with focus and power, showing that he still maintains a high level of discipline and performance even during intense workout sessions. Manny Pacquiao remains completely dedicated to boxing, showing relentless determination in every training session. He pushes himself through each drill, constantly refining his skills and staying fully focused on mastering every aspect of his craft.
I have to make more extra mile to punish myself and able to win the fight. And that's my goal. I'm not underestimating my opponent. I have to make sure that I'm 100% conditioned. I'm still here. Manny Pacquiao is back.
Michael Ren!
We're not done yet.
Manny Pacquiao's hand speed continues to stand out, proving that age does not define performance when passion and discipline lead the way. Every punch he throws reflects years of hard work, countless hours in the gym, and an unshakable commitment to boxing. Even as he gets older, his movements remain sharp, precise, and incredibly fast, showing that skill and focus can overcome physical limitations.
Tara, samahan natin sa laban niya.
Ang isang nag-undergo ng training ay hindi lamang po ito para sa ibang tao o para sa kanina, kundi para din sa ating sarili. We undergo training because we want to learn more and we to improve ourselves.
Pacquiao's speed is not just natural ability, it is built through discipline, consistency, and a deep love for the sport. During shadow boxing, he moves smoothly and confidently, throwing each punch with precision and purpose. His footwork flows effortlessly as he shifts his weight with balance and control. Every jab, hook, and uppercut is delivered with technique and focus, as he visualizes an opponent in front of him. These sessions help him sharpen timing, improve distance, and perfect combinations without resistance. His movements are explosive yet controlled, reflecting years of experience and dedication. Through every session, Pacquiao reinforces his skills, maintains his reflexes, and proves why boxing remains his true passion. Boxing experts have shared their views on a potential rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao, explaining that such fights are not unusual in the sport. Boxing history is filled with rematches, comebacks, and late career bouts, so another meeting between two legends fits naturally within that tradition. However, most criticism focuses on timing. Many fans and analysts believe the fight is happening years after both fighters were at their peak. Factors such as age, previous injuries, and changes in conditioning may influence performance, leading some to question whether the rematch can live up to the expectations created by their first encounter.
All these things, but the end result is it's on Netflix and you're gonna watch it. I really blame you. Yeah, you. And I'm pointing at y'all. My camera is so crispy, I'm just gonna I'm gonna point like the T1000 because my camera work is crispy. I know this hurts, Sarah. Call to John. Call to John, Sarah. Bro, y'all remember in that Terminator 2 when my boy Robert Patrick was like, I know this hurts, Sarah. Call to John. How's Wolfie? Y'all don't really know the movies like me. So, anywho, I can't wait to hear all the comments of, I'm not watching it. This is ridiculous. This is two elderly guys fighting.
Despite those concerns, analysts agree that the fight still holds significant value. Both fighters bring unmatched experience, skill, and global recognition that naturally draw attention. Even if the timing is debated, fans remain curious to see how these two legends perform today. Ultimately, the discussion reflects the balance between timing and legacy, showing that while opinions may differ on when the fight should happen, the greatness of Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao remains unquestioned.
Comments where y'all crying because I feast on your tears. Me, I'm real, so I'm gonna keep it real. I don't have a problem with the fight. You know, what sounds crazier to me is you have people they'll tell you what I'm saying don't make sense, but then they'll say Floyd need to fight Terrence Crawford. Bro, pipe dream. For one, they're cool and cordial with each other. Two, Terrence Crawford just retired and said he wasn't coming back for 100 million. So I don't imagine he would make much more than that fighting Floyd. You know what I mean? Three, notice when it's two black fighters, this is what they do. It's like the lesser two evils. You want to see a younger Crawford fight the 50-year-old, as opposed to the 50-year-old fighting the 40-something-year-old in Manny Pacquiao, and they have bigger.
Andre Ward reflects on the career of Floyd Mayweather Jr., pushing back against critics who often focus only on what Floyd didn't do. Ward highlights that Mayweather has consistently supported the media throughout his career, offering access, credentials, and opportunities during major fight weeks and promotional events. Despite that, much of the public narrative has remained negative, with critics pointing to so-called flaws such as his fighting style or missed matchups. Ward challenges that perspective, emphasizing that Mayweather built an extraordinary legacy not only through his performances in the ring but also through his discipline, business intelligence, and careful control of his career and brand.
Biggest atmosphere live on Netflix. I'ma just go back to Floyd Mayweather stating that he's gonna continue to campaign and come back to the sport as a whole. I'm torn on this. Anybody that has followed me, they know that I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan as a boxer. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather. I've shouted Floyd Mayweather out. I've defended Floyd Mayweather in terms of how commentators, media members have treated him throughout the years. Even though Floyd Mayweather is responsible for giving y'all a lot of free lunches at these media events to promote fights, the week of the fight, months before the fight, during the promo tour, Floyd Mayweather's responsible for y'all getting media credential at these big fights and getting these free lunches and being a part of a big event. But for years I've heard people only talk about what Floyd Mayweather wasn't to them, what he did not.
Max Kellerman highlights a difficult reality within boxing. The sport often provides little support for fighters once their prime years come to an end. Many boxers spend their entire lives focused solely on training and competition, often sacrificing opportunities to develop skills outside the ring. When their careers slow down, they can find themselves unprepared for life beyond boxing. Without proper financial management, this can lead to serious struggles. As a result, some fighters feel forced to return to the ring later in life, even when the physical risks are higher and the competition becomes more challenging.
Even though this was a great event, it's generated tens of millions and in many cases hundreds of millions, he should have stopped him. He was boring. He was this. I've always supported and pushed back on that narrative of Floyd Mayweather. Part of that is because of the way Floyd Mayweather goes about his business. He's been filthy rich. He's made his name, his legacy, and a lot of his reputation wasn't just the boxing, it was the money. It's the money man. What I have, what I'm driving, what I'm living in, what I'm flying in. And a lot of people, they don't like that. I don't know if Floyd Mayweather had more supporters for most of his fights or more haters. But regardless of where you fall on that line, Floyd Mayweather made it work for him when many people, promoters included, networks included, early on didn't think that he can do. But that being said, I got a lot of love for Floyd as a fighter. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather, not personally. I didn't have a personal relationship with Floyd Mayweather throughout.
Kellerman explains that this pattern is common throughout boxing history. Fighters dedicate decades to mastering their craft, only to face uncertainty once their peak years pass. For many, the passion for the sport combined with financial pressure pushes them back into competition, despite the toll it can take on their bodies. While boxing offers fame and glory, it does not always guarantee long-term stability. In the end, many retired fighters are left to navigate life on their own, highlighting the harsh realities behind the sport's bright spotlight.
With the 3 fights that's coming up, Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, I think the guy's from Greece or something like that. What do you feel about great champions doing these kind of fights as well, or just these kind of fights that's going on?
You need money.
Damn.
Yeah, when you need money. This is the problem with boxing. You think about financial literacy, right? And you talk about like NFL players or NBA players. There's support systems for those dudes. There's nothing like that for fighters. They got to figure it out all themselves. And if you're a fighter, that means you did not have options.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like basketball or football. If you could, like, by the way, football players couldn't play basketball, or they play basketball. It's a better deal, right? That's if you can, you do. And boxers couldn't do either one of those things, right? They're too small, or they got hurt, whatever it is. And so you're dealing with a section of our.
Pacquiao continues to display impressive speed and accuracy throughout training. His punches are well-timed and executed with focus and power, showing that he still maintains a high level of discipline and performance even during intense workout sessions.
On top of that, there's no support or kind of structure in place to help them at all. And so what usually happens with almost every fighter who ever lived, not everyone, but most of them, is they wind up going broke at a certain point, right? First of all, taxes, child support, all that kind of stuff, that promoters, this and that, and then just the way you spend your money. Could be bad investments. You could try to do the right thing and wind up with bad investments. You could just spend too much. And the thing is, if you're not the best in the world anymore, but you're one of, let's say, the 50 best in the world at what you do in your weight class, still hard to tell that dude you can make $100 million. No, don't do that because you're old.
Right.
Why would he not do that?
In the end, whether it's legacy, money, or pure passion driving them, fighters like Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao have already secured their place among boxing's all-time greats. This fight isn't just about winning, it's about history, pride, and proving that greatness never fades. No matter the outcome, the world will be watching as two legends step into the ring once again. Boxing love fire.